closer.
What's going on, family, man? It's your host, Bam De Leon, man. This is Single Dad Podcast, man. And this is brought to you by the Push It Forward Podcast Network, man. And this is episode number 4, man. Episode number 4, man, dating, man. And family and him with me as always, man.
Like I always said, man, I'm just hanging out, man.
Everything's in motion, man. We just chopping it up as usual, man. Like I said, man, it's just all being documented, man.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And whatnot, man. How you been doing, man? What's going on?
Man, I can't complain, man. Trying to make it through this pandemic. So, trying to get stuff in motion, man. Like I said, so I can have some pass on to these little ones. I just started my own automotive, rental and courier service. So, just trying to get all that in motion, man. Handling a little business here and there, man.
I can dig it, man. That's what time it is, man.
Yeah, Searchkey.
You gotta have 1,000,001 hustles.
Yo, for real, man. These miles, man. And like I say, personalities, they won't do stuff. So, trying to give them something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Absolutely, man. Shoot, man. You talking about, through the pandemic, man. They said the pandemic over, man.
Yeah, right.
That's how they rocking out here.
Yeah,
right?
let them tell it. Hey, man, we'll see. You know what I mean? But it's for everybody else, man. Real life, man. We still going through it. You know what I mean? We still surviving through it, man. Making ends meet, and like I said, man, this hence the podcast. Bringing out documentation and entrepreneurship and a lot of people. So yeah, man, it's showing me a whole nother side of independence that I need to have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what they say.
Indeed, man. Indeed, man. So how you been feeling? How this process been going so far, man? How you feel about the podcast and everything like that?
I'm liking it, man. It's been therapeutic, man. It's giving me another angle to express myself, and to really kind of reflect on what I try to get better on my everyday life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'm liking it. It's expressive. You know what I mean? I feel like we're gonna touch a lot of people with it.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I mean, I think it's just a matter of
Nah, for real.
Yeah, it's just a matter of people catching on to it.
Yeah, because it's something, like I said, man. It's it's coming out. Not really trying to give too many people shouts, but it's something that we know it needs to be discussed. And this is no fact. I mean, this is no fiction. It's all facts. Like, this is real life of how it really is. You know what I mean? No Hollywood, nothing like that at all. The ups and downs, the good, bad, and the ugly, man. So
yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm liking the vibe coming with this though, man. I'm getting a lot of good responses. People telling me I should have been done, man. We family, so we've been talking about this. So you know what I mean.
Absolutely, man. Or whatnot. Yeah, because it's. I mean, that's what the opening up of technology and everything like that, giving opportunity for everybody to be able to speak their piece, talk about what they need to talk about and stuff like that, giving voices to people who hadn't had voices and stuff like that, man. So it's an important thing,
Yeah, for real, man. It's like I said, man, this stuff should kind of be held in class, man, for like a young, not even like a course somewhere for men to take. You know what I mean? Like, not even necessarily I gotta teach it. Like, I ain't saying nominate myself for that, but I feel like this most definitely is like kind of like how they have like for teenagers physical education, stuff like that, sex ed, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like for young adults, man, men, if you want to get into this, like, man, know what you getting yourself into with, just handling your business as far as a parent, man, and as an adult. you know what I mean, in that aspect of life. If that's what you got going on, and being serious about it. If you're serious, you know what I mean.
Indeed, and I mean, you know, you said you ain't a teacher, but I mean, you dropping the podcast. You are going to be teaching people.
Exactly,
for sure.
It's going to be educational for some, because, you know, and a lot of my stuff came through, like I say, trial and error, because I don't know. Like I say, people ask me how you do it all the time. I be like, man, I don't really know. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm learning. Like, I'm hitting my head. You know what I mean? But I'm learning a lot too, and it's coming out, you know, productive. You know what I mean? So, you know, I ain't sunk yet. No plans on sinking. So, everything in motion, man.
Indeed, yeah, because it's, you know, just from, you know, the angle, you know, of you being a single father or whatnot, it's not, there's no blueprint for it, right? There's a unfortunately
I need that.
Yeah, you know, unfortunately there is a blueprint for a single mother.
Yeah,
it's a you know, unfortunately it's a whole step-by-step
for real
thing that you can do, and a whole, you know what I mean,
it's
like
a process. It's the programs and everything, and you know, I feel I get what you mean.
I was just I mean, and maybe, you know, you might want to think about doing a show about this, but I was talking to somebody and I was like, yo, how many times you heard a rapper make a song about his dad?
For real, man. Because it's like you know, man, it's like, it's crazy when you see sometimes, like, you know, that aspect is just kind of like forgot about. And it's like, you know, man, and you know, even shout out to the solid dads who've been solid dads, you know, they don't even put up no fuss about it. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't even, like, even me myself, like, I ain't, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Like,
yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like just the character where I stand on, I'd be less than me if I was be doing something otherwise. Like, you know what I mean?
You know, but one thing about that, and I think that's why you're seeing more, you know, especially black men starting to talk more and stuff like that, is because meanwhile, you know, a guy who, you know, accepts what's in front of him, what he got to take care of and stuff like that, he gonna put his head down and start doing it. But what happens is you get all these laws and all this stuff right here that's happening all around you, and you just taking care of your business.
Yeah, for real.
But people who don't function necessarily like that, who are going to go and be vocal and say, hey, I need this, I need that, or I'm talking about this, or this needs to be like that, then you almost don't even have a voice. You understand what I'm saying? And what you're doing, and you got all this stuff that you're fighting against. But if you don't talk about it, then people don't know or care.
You know, man, but it's kind of crazy, man, because it's like
it's a catch, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's like, but it's for a male, just in general though, like that type of stuff, it's kind of funny because we can't, like, a dude just kind of supposed to, just like you said, just hold his head down or up and go through it, like, you know what I mean? Because like I'm a head up type of guy, you know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, like, put your head down and get to work. You understand what I'm saying?
Most definitely. Like, but you know, some people, but some, as a man though, you know, I feel like I'm an expressive type of guy, you know, but some guys aren't expressive, like how we saying. Like, even me myself, it's some things I'm introverted about. You know what I mean? I'm introverted about, and you know, handling my business is most definitely is one, because you as a man, you don't want to seem like it's too much. You feel what I'm saying? Or that, like, this is, so you just gonna go ahead and, you know, just handle your business as a man. And, you know, we need to, but as a, you know, not to even, you know, ruffle no feathers, but women, it's a whole nother ball game. There's a whole nother hand that they're dealt. You know what I mean? Like, because even with my situation, like, I feel like as a dad, the situation that got me into my situation, you know, with my legitimization, just personally, like, if I would have been walked into the courtroom, you know, cuffed or that they know that's where I'm coming from, or that's the backstory I'm telling the judge, that would have been less than on my end. They're like, man, this man ain't, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he ain't even, no. But for a woman, you know what I mean? And like, even for that, hence me having temporary custody, you know what I mean? Because it's just a different ball game. Like if a man don't say nothing, if it's not documented, if ain't nobody speaking up on it, and us being the first ones, or one out of 10 men, even that's even the case for them to even plead. You know what I mean? The ones that can plead that case, not pleading it, is making it is that much more hard on the guy who finally breaks, or that's just kind of the life of a man. You know what I mean? For lack of better words, a stand-up guy who stand on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna push through it. You know what I mean?
It's a thankless job, right?
Thankless, boy. You know what I mean? But I appreciate the. You know what I mean? But what I will say though, man, is thankless but blessing filled. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I ain't gonna cap you down. I'm not even at all. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, but just doing right and kicking it like that, I ain't got no words at all, my boy. I can't complain.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but I mean, what you said is right though, man. I mean, most men don't figure out until they in the situation. Yeah, and that has to change.
Yeah, most definitely.
Brothers need to know.
Nah, for real.
you need to know. You need to know before you even, decide to get down with somebody.
Yeah, what's your possibilities?
Yeah,
man?
what you looking at? You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah, period. Man. Before you even, if you hanging with some, you hanging tight with somebody, and you decide to, go in there skinny dipping.
Hey,
you need to know.
You got to know, man. Your best. No, dating somebody, cause in today's day and time, man, hey man, you'll learn the hard way, man. A hard head will make a very soft one. Oh, you know what I mean? For real, boy, cause you don't want to learn like that, boy. Let me just be the one to tell you. Let me be the one to tell you. Thankfully, man, like I said, man, shouts out to my boy, man. My boy Bobby was putting me up on game beforehand, before I got, so I had an idea, you know what I mean? Me being, like I said, the guy I am, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna need this, but I ain't no fool though. So I, you know what I mean? I listen like a mug, like, man, I ain't trying to do this, man. We gonna be all right, but shit, excuse me, I'm still listening. Fast forward, man, they be like, man, if you 10 years, man, bro, if me today could talk to that man right then, with that conversation, if I could, like, I'd smack him like, boy, just hush and listen.
Yeah, shut up.
Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, you young fool, man, you don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing. But yeah, I'm nah, for real, man. This my mama always raised me up on trust but verify, man. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Up to that. Trust but verify, man. You need to know. So
Absolutely. Yeah, man, but just in that vein, right? Because when you walk down that path, and that's the cards that you got, you dealt, you still, still a person and everything like that. You know what I mean? So, like you mentioned, you want to, you gonna be talking about dating. What
got me here in the first place, man?
Yeah. So, what's that? What's that like now? You understand what I'm saying?
Now it's completely different, man. When I was, of course, younger, man, it was just, man, we live, man. We lit. You know what I'm saying, man? Hey, man, I've been blessed, you know what I mean? But, I just really used to, it was just, free game beforehand, you know what I mean? Before my children, now, it's not the Ray Shrummer, like, I ain't got no type. You know what I'm saying? Like, still, like, I But it was, you know, now I have to hold myself to a certain type of standard. You know what I mean? I always held myself to a certain type of standard, but it's like I can't even, you know, young, you can get away with certain stuff. Now I can't even have you around. My kids can't even see you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless, you know, it's something that I'm really trying to grow with you, and on top of, you know what I mean? You know, it got to be somebody that I feel like is going to leave a good impression on them. You know what I mean? So all that stuff it's a factor now. At first it was just like somebody I can kick it and vibe with. You know what I mean? You know, I can be trying to kick it however I'm trying to kick it before I had children. So like I said, man, it can be, you know, for the purpose. You know what I mean? Just being real. We grown, man. Fun for the night, fun for the day, for the week, for however long it's lasting. You know what I mean? But now I'm thinking long term with everything I got in motion. So if I ain't trying, I don't even waste my time no more, for real. I'm still out here kicking it. You know what I mean? Looking. You know what I mean? You know, dating, but I ain't wasting my time no more, man. I'm old and mature. You know what I mean?
So when they was younger, right? I mean, cause I, you know, I seen you. I know, you know, how you was moving when they was younger.
Right.
Were you able to date at all? Any?
Well, yeah, but not really, man. Cause it wasn't nothing consistent. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause it was like, yeah, man. I still had dreams. That's like I said. I think I got tossed into this, so I had everything and stuff in motion. So you know what I mean. I was more so about my business. You know, doing what I was doing, trying to get, you know, something in motion. So I wasn't really. That wasn't even too much of my focus. So then it was like, you know, to have my children. Now it really ain't even my. You know what I mean? Like my focus, like. It has to be work hand in hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everything has to line up to make something into something else. Because if it ain't gonna be nothing else, it ain't even really. Like that's just even more so of an excuse for me to be stiff. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, cause I mean, my youngster, she, I mean. The you know, the type of energy she got and everything like that, the way how she be, you know, moving and stuff like that. Like if I was on my own with her, I couldn't.
Yeah, you gotta have like the right energy, like, you know what I mean. You want the right vibes and all that around your children. So it's like dating is like something like for real. Like I see why. You know, shouts out to the moms who did it right. Mine did, you know what I mean? That be on the back burner, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm trying to get this bag. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? And if you come into the picture, you contributing to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Straight up and down. Like, you know what I mean? Shout out to, you know, me having a stiff mama and knowing how to be stiff and not having a problem with it. Comfortable in your own space, man, because you gotta be. Man, my baby got to be able to look up to you. You know what I mean?
Well, even beyond that, just let's just say you know, you just trying to, you know, you just trying to hang out, right?
Yeah.
It's just, where's the time? When?
Yeah, man.
When? You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, and
that's the real. Those are real factors, man. It's like even because it's like I primarily have them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like if I make a decision to do something like that, like I really got, like I said, I gotta see some like, just for lack of a better word, something in that. You know what I mean? Because it's not worth it, bro.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like just keeping it real. Like, and it's because it's not a lot of time for that. Like my leisure time, stuff like that, man, I'm trying to research or do something like that, you know what I mean? You know, meditate or time to myself to regroup, because this is a non-stop show, man, around this mug, you know what I mean? So you know what I mean, for somebody to be involved in that, you gotta understand that, you gotta, you know what I mean, be willing to be a part of that and know that, for lack of better words, you're missing, take it how you want to take it, you might be second, third screen, man, you know what I mean? Not even like But you know what I mean, like women wise, but like as priority wise. So when it come time for that, it's very rare. Not even like very rare, but it's like, you know what I mean.
Well, I think in general though, especially, you know, for men, if you got something that you're doing, you know what I mean, something that you're working, that you're pursuing, you know, whether that's your career, your business, whatever it is you're doing, it's kind of like that anyway.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're really successful in it, unless you and your partner are business partners, it's kind of like that anyway.
Man, that's how, and that's what, you know, that's something else. That's something else I used to gauge how I can even interact, you know, dang with somebody. Cause man, if you expecting me to be sitting here in your face all day, man, I'm not even trying to kick it like that.
No,
you feel what I'm saying? Like I ain't even trying.
Very simple.
Period. No. Like I ain't prior to my children, cause I had, like I said, I always had some type of motion, you know, entrepreneurship or something else I'm trying to do to generate my own type of motion. So with that being said, first I like today, it's like children, family first. The bag is going hand in hand with that because it's for them, you know what I mean? So I got that emotion on top of if they come. So then it's like, then my leisure, that's where you come in third screen, baby. Like I know you might not, but if you really with me, you understand that. And if you about your business, you understand that. And if you're not about your business and don't understand that, then I ain't even got no business. I don't have any business dealing with you like that, for real. Like, yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we ain't going. I ain't got calm. My patience is, man. I have children, sir, ma'am, people out there. You know what I mean? My patience is very thin. I'm a no nonsense type guy. So
yeah,
that's how I'm kicking it in every aspect. Like I'm very cool, and calm, collected, and humble, but you know what I mean, I kill you with kindness, you know what I mean. You left on red or something, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, I just be thinking about it. Like I put in between everything 90 plus hours a week.
Man, no sleep, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I want to watch a program, like I every time I only watch TV between really like the hours of like 1 o'clock in the morning and like 3, like that's the only time I really be able
late
to
at
do
night,
it.
bro. Like people don't be understanding, like that's really how you have to live if that's how you living with a family. You know what I mean? Like you trying to do something else, bro. Like
if you're gonna take the approach like, all right, you know, I'm gonna work my job, my 9 to 5, and that's it. You know what I mean? And come home, and then you'll have more time. But if you're trying to do it, if you're trying to do something extra, it's different.
That's hence why, you know, I don't have no problem being no single dad unless somebody is really, you know what I mean, contributing to that whole motion, man. Because it's like, that's something else people need to be considering looking at too. Because it's like, man, it may seem like it gotta go and coincide with what you trying to really do. You feel what I'm saying? You talking about dating somebody, building somebody, like, cause you only as good as like what you worth. You know what I mean? So like you feeling your 9 to 5, man. After that, man, that's all you really got to offer, man. And it's like, yeah, alright, but it's like you want to bring me personally. I want to bring more to the table than that, because I'm more than my job. That's not even me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I said, even with this is my expressive form. This is my hustle where I can really, you know, even outside of my other business, you know, this is what I'm really trying to get in motion, man. So somebody to be with me gotta understand, this brain and this is constantly going, man. So work with me.
Indeed. So, you know, do you find, like, right now, like, you know, I asked you earlier about, you know, just, you know, when they were younger, you know, like I said, just looking at like my daughter and just what the amount of attention she needs, just not like attention, like, you know, like I'm showing you attention, but like she can't, You can't put her in any room without her touching stuff.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? Without her running around.
You gotta be hands on.
So you can't, you know what I mean? Somebody has to be with her 24/7.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? So, but as they're getting older, are you seeing? Are you? Is it a little easier for you in that regard?
Yeah, most definitely. It's all like, to be real, like it's kind of fun, and they kind of like they're kind of like a gatekeeper.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Explain that.
Like if I was to call myself, you know, like say like everything, this I meet somebody, you know, she understands, respects everything I got going on, play a part, you know what I mean, play a position. Now in my life realities, at some point in time, to even kick it with me, my free time, if I don't have nobody to, you know, kick it with them, you really, if you're gonna be in my life, you gotta meet my kids and vibe with them. Everybody ain't meet my kids, but if that's what you want to do, if we get to that point, and if it ain't no connection, no vibe there, then it's that's like kind of dead. So it's like a pump the brakes on that, like real quick.
Yeah. So
you know what I mean? Because that's when my leisure moments. Sometimes, man, I want to include them. You know what I mean? Like they know daddy, they see daddy so about his business and this, so they be wanting to kick it too and have some fun, you know, too. So if you don't, you know what I mean, fit into what we got going, man, just respectfully exit, man.
So, you know,
it's easier now though, man, a lot.
So it's undeniable, right, that, you know, you definitely need, you know, two people involved trying to raise a kid.
Oh yeah,
for sure. That is undeniable.
For sure.
You know, so like
taking apps, man.
So what you looking for, man? Like what are you looking for in a lady or whatnot? You know, what kind of what are you looking for?
I'm just really looking for like, man, I'm easy to please, man. I just need somebody for me, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what the recipe is or what the, you know what I mean? Because like I say, I'm willing to, you know what I mean, support, and I know I need support. You know what I mean? You know, so I feel like that's the most important. Looks and all that, of course, if you can't even, I don't know what I'm looking for in that, but if you ain't my speed, you ain't my speed. But support and being able to support is what I'm looking for in a mate. You feel what I'm saying? Because with y'all got that honesty, loyalty type, like, because once y'all got that, and that come with support, because it's like, if you ain't keeping it real, like, they ain't really building nothing. So that's the main things I'm looking for. You know what I mean? Somebody to kind of like come in and be able to coincide and go gel with what I already got going on. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what realistically, that's what anybody else is looking. That's what everybody's looking for. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man. A mother figure, man. Not even just that to come out like that. Like, I ain't looking for her, but you know what I mean.
Well, I mean, I mean, at the end of the day, just being brass tacks with it, it's a business.
Yeah, for real, you bro. Know. So like, I'm the father. That's why I was like, you know what I mean. Just to put it in one word, like a mother, like, because it's like I done dealt with people with, you know, outside children. I came into this situation where my children were conceived, born, whatever, in a situation where they got older siblings. So that's small things to a giant with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I accept yours, you accept mine. It's a business. Like, like you say, man, children are like relationships and stuff like that. It's like, I feel like many business projects, like branches all, like, you know what I mean? Like,
so do you think that that's all right, we just, like, you know, where you know where you may be flexible, but right. As far as like, do you think that that's an ideal situation for you? What you looking for?
What you mean?
Like, are you looking for a lady who already got kids?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I got a little tribe going. I can deal with someone with children, but she gonna have to really match, like, my game, not even like match my game plan, but even straight, I don't know everything. She can, you know what I mean? If she can help me out or whatever, strength, teach me, help me, strengthen me, you know what I mean? Iron sharpen iron. You feel what I'm saying? But it really, if she does, it have to be like, it just has to gel well. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like we have to be similar principles. You know what I mean? Because I also don't want no rookie. You know what I mean? Somebody that I can't leave my children with. Like, you know what I mean? Like I say, like we doing something for, you know what I mean? My business, the podcast, and I need to go shoot a move, and I'm gone and you sweating. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I can't do nothing with you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you fired. You done lost the job. Nah, you know what I mean? Just being honest, because I ain't got this. Like I said, I'm no none. Like, you know what I mean? So now you golly, you know what I mean? I need somebody with a little balance. So, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So, like, are you looking like if you come across, you know, a lady like that, you know, who maybe she don't have a kid or one or something like that. Mm-hmm. Do you think you're looking to have another child with that woman that you definitely want to, you know, lock in with and be like, you know, I'm marrying this woman. This is the one that I'm with.
If that's the case, then yeah. Like, I ain't. Like,
I mean, like, is that how you envision it, or what's the?
I mean, if I feel like if realistically, if I was to meet my mate,
yeah,
like right now, like I'm young,
yeah.
Like if she is working, we gonna be together for, you know what I mean, till the wheels fall off, man. Like I ain't scared of having, you know, I know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So if it happened, we're in a position to do that, then yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So what do you think, like, cause, you know, like I said, you know, it's really a business. I mean, you know, we got I got the Cosmic Convos podcast, so, you know, we hit the astrology in.
Right, yeah. All this lined up.
Well, you know, like, marriage is the 7th house, right? Mm-hmm. But that's also your business partnerships, right?
Okay.
So you already got a business, you got a family, got that already.
Right.
Where do you think that you need to take your business or family to be able to facilitate that situation how you want, how you would like it? What are you trying to, you know, like, what do you understand what I'm saying? Like, where do you want to, you know, position your existing business to be able to partner up with somebody else and really make it how you want to make it? What does that look like for you?
Well, I'm still doing the groundwork in that. So it's like, realistically, man, I would, just me being how I am, I would expect somebody to kind of be my partner.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because you see, like, I carry the cross, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, throw that mug on my back. I ain't tripping. You feel what I'm saying? So but I just walk with me. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I carry the cross, just be there. And you know what I mean? If I fall, hit the ground, just keep, I'm going to carry it. You feel what I'm saying?
So I'll put it like this, right? So if, let's say, you got, every guy got a vision of what it looked like, right? So for you to get the mate that you looking for, right?
Okay.
What do you think? What do you think right now? What you're doing? How do you want to position yourself to be able to have it how you want to have it? You understand what I'm saying, or whatnot? You know, to have that situation how you want it. Like, I give you an example, right? So let's say you got this, you know, move going, that move picking up. Do you want to find that person before you hit that number, or do you want to hit that number and then find that person?
That's why I said I more so feel like I would like to find somebody to build it with. You feel what I'm saying? Because if I was to realistically, it's kind of hard to really gauge that, because it's like if I build it up, I hate for however it sounds. I'm just gonna say it the best way I can. Because if I build it up without you, you know what I mean, and then you come into the picture and you not really like. I don't want to be like you impeding it, but it's like I got this far without you, and you can't really help. But this is what I'm doing. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I more so would rather have somebody who can help me. I'd rather meet them beforehand. You feel what I'm saying? To know, give me some ideas, and because I know you on the same type of time I'm on. You feel what I'm saying? Opposed to somebody else, and come in and after I've already, I've done all the groundwork, just kind of expect the benefits of it and not know how to really be, my right hand. Cause that's what, like you say, a relationship is like a business, and you talk about running a business while within the business. So you got to understand what I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying? So
I from that perspective, because you're the CEO of your business, right?
Most definitely.
So you probably we sometimes we think about it like, all right, we're gonna find a partner that's gonna be, but I've just rarely seen it. You understand what I'm saying?
That's a hard pill to swallow, man. Because I've multiple tries. You know what I mean? You think that's what you got, but you know what I mean. Nobody's perfect, so it's not no fault of nobody else. You might not be that, but at the same time. That's why I would more so rather find them beforehand. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like you can teach that, or I can if you come in around while I'm trying to, you see my ambition. We can build that ambition. So as we're building it, by the time it start making sense, we making sense in money. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like we got it. Because we got it. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because I know what I'm gonna do, and I know what I'm trying to do. So in order for you to really work together, you gotta really be, you know what I mean? You gotta get it. You feel what I'm saying? Because yeah, man, that's necessary, man.
So do you think it's just from some of your we'll say anecdotal experience, what you've seen, and just from your own personal experience, do you think it's easier for a single mom or a single dad to pursue relationships?
Man, I'm gonna tell you straight up, dude, it's easier for a single mom, bro.
Okay.
Hands down.
Why you say that?
Cause you my boy. Like you feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, if it's like my go-to person, like for real, like one of my go-to people outside of, you know what I mean, direct blood. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, I can't call you to just pop up and watch my, you feel what I'm saying? You my boy. Like, I wouldn't take it no kind of way.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I know I can't call my mans to. You feel what I'm saying? Like, women might mess around, might have a friend, no knock to women, but you might have a friend that's already sitting at the house doing nothing with their kids already.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
So you saying that it's easy for them. All right, it's easy. So, all right, so we'll make a distinction, right? Dating. And when I'm saying dating, I'm talking about casual, just having sex, all that.
Right.
And then like a marriage.
Bro, I'm saying
it's easy for them to get
every aspect of it. The casual, serious, anything, bro. I'm telling you, no knock. I'm saying it may be harder for a man to raise a child. We weren't groomed for this. But when I'm talking about when you're in the situation, bro, a female can easily one or two of her, you know what I mean? And cause somebody else, like if she be like, somebody gonna, empathize, sympathize with her, who she naturally already talking to, like, you know what I mean? Like my sister is the only one I got sisters and cousins, you know what I mean?
Yes.
That I can do that too, but like if we ain't already talking, I can't, like, that ain't, But for a woman, everybody who she talking to, that's that. You know what I mean? Like if she be like, cause they gonna feel like, oh, she needs some time to, you know what I mean? Like she in the house with the kids all the time. But I'm in this mode every day. You know what I mean? Right now we 2021, we coming off of quarantine. Boy, it is real. You know what I mean? And as a father, bro, I gotta push through that. You know what I mean? Like, cause my partners, they living their own life. Like, you know, like I said, I'm 1-on-1. Now ain't like I'm, you know what I mean? But for real, I'm the only single dad. Like, you know, I got some stand-up fathers in my circle. You know what I mean? We all men, because I ain't even rocking like that. But single dad, I'm 1-on-1. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I can't just, unless I call, you know, it's an age gap. I gotta find somebody who kids close to my age, man, for me to be like, hey, man, let me drop off such and such so I can go. And then the dude might not be like trying to watch you get no motion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, man,
hey, I let you go out here, nigga, dude, so you can go out here, man. But she got a friend, man, might be trying to ask, you know, dudes lame, man. You know, trying to get in too. A girl, to answer the question. Man, women can easily, in my opinion, I've helped. I have given the babysitter fees. I have done all that, you know what I mean? Since before having children, like, man, women can get out here and get out, man. You know what I mean?
That's interesting. I believe you though. I believe. I mean, for real. I think from a certain aspect, for sure, especially at a certain, like, I mean,
man, I promise you, bro.
I think. All right, so let me ask you this then, and we can get close to wrapping up. Do you think from the same context, the quality of, you know, person today, do you think that it's easier for a single mom to find a quality of person that they really want to date before, or from a single dad?
I think a single dad.
Okay.
I think it's easier because, you know, if you got any type of sense, just straight up, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, if you got any type of sense, and as a man, you're older, you're getting older and learning from what you're going through.
Yeah.
Like, you pretty much know what you're doing. Like I said, I know when I deal with a female, even if I'm sold at first, and then I realize in the conversation, like, this ain't gonna go. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So, you know, I know what I'm really looking for. You know what I mean? But I feel like more women are at this time and age or even trying to, I feel like I kind of weed out a certain type of woman.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, you kind of can't really be, I ain't be like, can't really be playing with somebody like me. Like, cause I ain't really even, I'm cool to kick it. Like, I love to have a good time. Like, I love to, we in Atlanta. Like, I love to, like, you know what I mean? You know, live, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you gotta have some motion or some type of, you know what I mean? I ain't even trying to, hey, man, I ain't even trying to play with you. But, you know, dudes, I feel opposed to a woman, you know, man, dudes who play, and you know what I mean, it's a whole nother type of, just being real, it's a whole nother type of game men play out there, man. So it's hard out here for a woman, man. I feel for y'all, man. Indeed,
man. Shoot, man, I think you pretty much sliced that up, man. I mean, as me, like I said, I'm just, you know, a bystander, just soaking up and stuff like that, man. There's some interesting insights, man.
Yeah, man, this was a fun one, man. This was a fun one, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is it's like I say, man, it's a reality, man. Cause who would think, you know, not needing to touch on the fact that I'm a vegan. You feel what I'm saying? I really don't even. I get you up out of here quick if you can't even. You know what I mean?
At that point, y'all check out that plant-based podcast, plant-based with love podcast.
Man.
Indeed,
it's
man.
all family, man. Full circle, man. So yeah, I was relating to what they were saying on there too, man. It's like, man, I might, you know, you really like me. You'll come here stand in this line there. I'll make it easy, man. You really like me, come stand in this line there, Slutty Vegan or something. You feel what I'm saying? I get it. I pay $20 for that burger. You feel me? They mess with my face anyway, man. We might get a pie. You dig?
Indeed. That's what's up, man. So what you got anything you want to say to anybody and stuff like that, before we go ahead and close this thing out?
Hey, man, put your best foot forward, man. Everything in motion, man. Just say, we in this thing together, man. So, you know what I mean? Each one teach one, man. Tune in every week, man. We'll be back.
Indeed. And again, this episode was brought to you by the Push It Forward Podcast Network.
Yes, sir.
Indeed. We out.
All right.
Peace.